Did you know that there are only about 5,600 rhinos left in the world? If you don't believe me, check this out. Rhinos are one of the most endangered species in the world. There are only 5 different types of rhinos left. There are more than 12 different types of big cats and more than 400 types of reptiles, but only 5 rhinos. There are less than 1% of the number of humans in the world. Rhino skin has more nerves than any other part of their body. Their skin is extremely sensitive and has 5 times more receptors than human skin. These receptors send signals to the brain. They take a leaf and they wrap it around the end of a twig, and then they dip the twig into the termite mound and pull out a tasty treat. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button, because every time you hit the like button, it tells me that you want to see more videos like this. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe, because when you subscribe, I make more videos like this for you. So it's a win-win for everybody if you hit the like button and you subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Termites are pretty high in protein, so they're a great source of nutrition for chimps. But did you know that rhinos use sticks to get rid of pesky flies and other insects? They don't wrap leaves around the sticks, though. They just hold the stick with their giant rhino lips and use it to swat flies and other insects away. Sometimes rhinos will even use branches that have thorns on them to get rid of pesky insects. They'll grab a thorn bush with their lips and rip it out of the ground, and then use the thorns to get rid of insects. One time, a group of researchers saw a rhino using a stick to scratch its back. Sticks are hard, so they're probably not very comfortable to lay on, but it looks like the rhino didn't care. Rhino lips are very flexible and strong. They're even stronger than an elephant's trunk. Rhino lips can curl up into a ball and can pick up objects that weigh over 66 pounds. They use their lips to eat, breathe, and drink. They can suck up to 2 gallons of water with their lips. That's like 8 cups of water. They need lots of water because they don't sweat. That lets the rhino know if something is touching its skin. This helps protect them from predators that try to sneak up on them. It also lets them know if there are pesky flies or other insects crawling on their skin, so they can quickly get rid of them. You can imagine how annoying it would be if there were flies constantly flying in your face and you could undo anything about it because you could unsee. But that's what it's like for rhinos if they couldn't feel their skin. It's like having a second brain. The skin sends signals to the rhino's brain without the rhino even having to think about it. Pretty cool. And did you know that rhinos have really good memories and can recognize themselves in the mirror? Most animals are either nocturnal, which means they're awake at night, or diurnal, which means they're awake during the day. But rhinos are crepuscular. They're most active at dawn and dusk, right when the sun is coming up and right before the sun goes down. Why do you think rhinos are most active at these times? I think it is because they trying to avoid the heat during the day, and they trying to avoid predators at night. But that's not why. Rhinos are most active at dawn and dusk to avoid being seen by their enemies, including humans. It's easier for rhinos to hide among the tall grasses when the sun is coming up or going down, because the tall grasses have tall shadows. When the sun is directly overhead, the shadows are small and the rhinos stick out like a sore thumb. It's much harder for lions, hyenas, and humans to see rhinos in the tall grass at dawn and dusk. Well, there are 5 more things you didn't know about rhinos, so let's jump into it. Number 5. They don't sweat. Humans sweat when they get hot. Dogs pant when they get hot. But when a rhino gets hot, they roll around in the mud. Have you ever rolled around in the mud before? I have. It's fun. You get all red-eyed, and your hair or fur, if you have fur, gets super muddy, and you're just having a great time. And then you go inside and mom gets mad because you have mud caked onto your body and she has to spend her precious time cleaning you up. But that's what rhinos do. They get so hot because they don't sweat. Their bodies don't release heat very easily, so they get really hot, especially when they're doing something strenuous like running from a lion or climbing up a mountain. So when they get hot, they roll around in the mud and it cools them down. They also do it to cool their skin and get rid of flies and other bugs. Have you ever rolled around in the mud? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like rolling around in the mud? No. 4. Baby rhinos are born with a coat. Most mammals aren't born with a coat, but baby rhinos are. When most mammals are born, they are either a really light color like humans, like when we are first born, we're kind of this pinkish color, or they're born with a reddish-brown color like horses. But when rhinos are born, they're born with a gray coat. The little baby rhinos have a gray coat to help camouflage them, while they walking through the tall grasses of the savanna. Can you name an animal that is born with fur or a coat? Let me know in the comments below. Did you know that koalas are born without fur? Yeah, they reborn without fur, and they have to stay with their mom until they grow fur because they QAN regulate their body temperature. Number 3, their skin is a second brain. Did you know that? No. 2, they live all day. No. 1, they use tools. Did you know that? Some chimpanzees use sticks to fish termites out of termite mounds. Now it's time for you to tell me something about rhinos. What's your favorite rhino fact? Let me know in the comments below.